quite the case on my hands. A murder at a house party. 3 suspects with large and different backgrounds. I must add, many clues, yet nearly any. The man found dead in his study. Broken glass at his feet, bruising on his neck. My job is to crack down on the cause of this death before the evening ends.
You want me to what?
State your name in relation to the host for the record, please.
Oh. My name is Nancy Banks. I haven't met the host before tonight. You see, my friend Thomas brought me along.
I see. And as for your involvement tonight?
I wanted to make a good first impression. So, I introduced myself and brought some punch. I was only trying to be friendly, but he kept turning down my offer. Well, eventually I just gave up and waited in the living room. Everyone else had wandered off.
Thank you, Miss Banks.
Oh, and a tip? Dear Thomas lost quite a bit of money recently.
Thank you, Miss Banks.
I am Judith Allen. The host was my dearest friend.
And what have you done throughout the evening?
Well, let's see. I spent the beginning of the evening in the living room, listening to music. When I saw Nancy storm in, I went to the study to read and, frankly, avoid Nancy. When I sat down, I hadn't realized there was a glass sitting atop the desk. I hurried back to the living room before anyone noticed.
My name is Thomas Bushwell, and the host and I used to meet together for golf matches.
Used to?
Well, you see, we can never find the time now. We held bets during our games, and after he beat me and took my money, he just seemed too busy for golf. I waited for him on the greens in his backyard, but he never showed. I went to check on him and found him dead in his study with broken glass at his feet. I can only assume that he was poisoned.
Poison doesn't explain the marks on his neck. And his desk is full of disarray. Doesn't make any sense. Unless the sound of the glass shattering alerted him and he went to go check on it and... Wait. Thank you all for joining me here one last time.
What's the word, detective?
I trust your judgment.
Who was it?
Yes, I'll get to it. Each of you had a solid alibi. However, there was one fatal error. Nearly everything I heard tonight adds up to Nancy. But why? Why would she have told me about Thomas's money?
Can never find the time now. We held bets during our games, and after he beat me and took my money, he just seemingly was too busy for golf.
But why? It is my belief that Miss Allen intentionally knocked over the glass, then quickly left the study. The host must have heard the sound and went to check on what happened. Then, Mr. Bushwell snuck into the study and attacked from behind, strangling the host to death, which explains the bruising on his neck. I was nearly convinced of who to blame. However, there was one fatal error. My only remaining question is, why?
Okay, it was us.
Judith!
I'm sorry, Thomas. I can't do this. Yes, I set Nancy up, but it was only for Thomas's sake.
What do you mean?
It killed me to betray my best friend, but I had to stay true to my love.
Your love?
We only wanted to get Thomas's money back so we could get married. but we knew the host would follow us if we didn't get rid of him, so we did what we had to.
Shame on you both. Sorry for the inconvenience. Miss Banks, thank you for your help. Have a good night.